Thank you very much, La Union Power. You may go back to your respective benches. And it's time to make way for the LV Dolls and Only Dancers.
Close my eyes and growing out of my head. Lesson of fairy tale. Can you hold my hand and be my guide? Clouds filled with stars cover your skies, and I hope it rain. You're the perfect lullaby. What kind of dream is this? Sweet dreams or a beautiful nightmare? Either way, I don't want to wake up with you. Are you ready? Let's get it! 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yo, Beyonce.
We're on the road, girls. We're on the road.
Elephant man and cat.
Big booty, but you got a big booty. Big booty, but you
Let me introduce you to my party people in the club. 1, 2, 3. Takul na tapangandawang sa ima yung pinipili maskino ari. Serbisyong kaperte ang mahihili. Mabuot magalang asin madali. Rupupong kasali sa nulong manaan. Mapaog malang mga magura. Tok sa botang magtabang. Kaya pa to the best talagang nabawahan. If you go hard you got hit on the floor. If you are body freaking set on the floor, better say I'm alright. Step on the floor, yeah, we rock. Big booty, what you got? A big booty. We're on the road, girls.
Now from the top, make it drop. That's a wet ass pussy. Get a bucket and a mop. That's a wet ass pussy. I'm talking pop, pop, pop. That's a wet ass pussy. Not the one in a pot. That's a wet ass pussy.
LB Dolls and Only Dancers. And before we go on, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Naga College Foundation varsity team, finalists of the Bukal season. Glad to have you here at Puerto Consur Sports Complex for the NBL game. Diyos marahay na hapon sa Indogabos. Maugma kami digdig. We are live at Puerto Consur Sports Center. It's the Battle of San Fernando's between Pampanga Delta and La Union Power on the NBL 2022 Season Chairman's Cup. Ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Let's make way first. The starting five for Pampanga Delta. Playing center number 10 from Lubao, Pampanga, Matt De Leon. Starting at guard number 9 from Santa Rita, Pampanga, Jeff Santos. Power forward number 7, Al Bianco. Starting at forward number 3 from Mexico, Pampanga, CJ Ganya. And at one guard number 0 from Angeles City, Pampanga, MJ Garcia. Coaching the Pampanga Delta is Pedic Di Matulak. Now the starting unit for La Union Power. Coming in at center number 2 from Agoo, La Union, Billy Buwado. Small forward number 3 from San Fernando City, La Union, King Gortiza. Also at forward number 8 from San Fernando City, La Union, Ian Leona. Shooting guard number 16, also from San Fernando, La Union, Jap Pambid. And at one guard, number 27, another pride of San Fernando City, La Union, Ervin Silveri. La Union Power is led by Louis Aquino. Referees for this ball game are Jerry Bora.
All right, we are underway for this impending classic game between the defending champion Pampanga Delta and their rivals, the La Union Power. You see the starting fives on your screen right now. You can say that both coaches, Humperdick Di Matulak for Pampanga, Louis Aquino for La Union, they have started strong. Meanwhile, our referees for today, there's Tumol, Vergara, and Borja. So, still no basket after that offense by Pampanga. Like what I said, both coaches are starting strong. Silveri. No, and look at that. Look at how Buado would sky for the rebound. Of course, expect Buado to work double today as he battles the Giants. Yes, literally the Giants of the Pampanga Delta. 10 to shot, 10 to shoot. Bounce pass inside to Buado, hemmed in by the defense. Shot clock winding down. They have to fire. No good, and it's cleared by Garcia. Ganya to Garcia. Yanko, of course, Yanko is starting today. Yesterday it was Joshua De La Cruz who started. And again, still no score. Almost a minute gone by. And it seems that these teams, that they do not practice the tradition of standing up until they score. Buado against three defenders. He loses it. Forcing the issue, therefore somebody was open. Meanwhile, Garcia with the first points of this game. After over a minute. Well, you can say that they are feeling each other out. But this is like a heavyweight boxing match. And they start with a few jabs before they unleash their haymakers or their knockout punches. Ganya to Santos. Garcia. Back to Santos. Ganya for three. Short. And tap from behind by De Leon. It's going to go the way of the white shirts of La Union. Look at this again. I say Garcia is definitely, though together with Ganya, they are a highlight once they are on the floor. Right, Silveri to Pambid. Pambid to the corner. Three on the way. Too strong. A whistle halts play. And loose ball foul on Jeff Santos. Ball will stay with La Union. And if you heard a Coliseum announcer at the start of this game, this is a battle of two San Fernandos. Of course, we know that the capital of La Union is San Fernando City, and also the capital of Pampanga is San Fernando City. So the question is, who will St. Ferdinand bless today? Meanwhile, Ganya, short again. So the only points in this game, courtesy of Garcia. So La Union still looking for their offense. All right, Pambid will attack to Buado. He's blocked by De Leon, and De Leon could not believe it. Of course, De Leon, he has to remember, he was cited for a similar incident in their last game. He was cited for complaining. Meanwhile, the first points of the game by the Power, courtesy of Billy Ray Buado. So next up for La Union, they have to go for their first field goal. Well, right now, La Union is shooting 0 out of 6. Pampanga is 1 out of 5. Of course, that one is Garcia, if you have forgotten already. Ganya for 3, yes! First of all of the game by Ganya. Let's see what will La Union do in retaliation. Pambid to Buado. Buado will attack. Applies the brakes to Pambid. Pambid having trouble, but he recovers. Yes! So now the Power settling down, so they have 2 field goals already. Santos, he can hit that, but not now. Maybe later. Silveri, our best player in their last game against the Quezon City All-Stars. Meanwhile, Buado hitting from the outside, another 3-point shot. Well, hopefully Buado can hit that with consistency so he can draw out the big men of Pampanga and loosen the area underneath the basket so they can get the rebounds just in case. Oh, Garcia gets the 3 points back, and quickly Coach Louis Aquino signals for a timeout. And let's see here. Silveri finding Buado. Of course, he trusts Buado, and Buado returns the trust with a 3-point shot. Meanwhile, Garcia gets the 3 points back, and that prompts Coach Louis Aquino to call a timeout. That's our score, dealt up by 1. We'll be back for more of your NBL Chairman's Cup. Let us discuss the game of Matt William De Leon. Look at that, 8 points, 14 rebounds. He was a prime candidate for best player the other day, but unfortunately De Leon unable to finish the game. He picked up his 6th foul. So that's one concern here. Aside from the good numbers by De Leon, he should learn to space his fouls. Okay, because like what I said yesterday, he fouled out, and good thing though that the rest of the team were able to fill in the void created by the disqualification of De Leon. All right, Pambid, turn around, no, and last touch on De Leon. All right, baseline inbound by Pambid, looking for a teammate. Silveri to Pambid. Oh, yes! And that is the second triple in the game for the Power. First one was hit earlier by Buado. De Leon too strong, but Ganya recovers. So fresh shot clock here for the Delta. Yanko to Ganya. And tap to Buado. Okay, Buado now will run, but almost bubbled there. Pambid for 3. Will he go for 2? Nope. No back-to-back for Pambid. Santos. Ganya. Garcia at the corner. Shot clock winding down to 11. Santos, quick release. No. So no 3-point shot yet for Santos. But hey, once he gets his gun going, it's hard to stop. Silveri will try his luck, and he punches it in. So it's the 3-point shooting that is keeping La Union ahead. They have 3 triples, so they're on top by 5, 30-8. De Leon, kick out, Yanko, Santos. I think they need Santos's 3-point shooting now to start clicking, as the 3-point shooting of the Power is starting to hurt the Delta. Here it is again. Look at that. This is the first triple by Pambid. And then Silveri says, I want to hit a 3-point shot too. Pambid asking for a clear out. He wants space. Will use the screen by Buado. Back to Buado. Buado, same angle, different result. Garcia with the floater. No, gets his own miss. Gives it to Ganya. Ganya will attack. Hands it up to Lianco, and Lianco returns the favor with the 2 points. First basket for team captain Al Lianco. Another stop by the Delta. Our score is 10-13. Yes, it's corrected now. And an offensive foul on De Leon. And just as we were discussing earlier, De Leon has to space his fouls and avoid getting disqualified because he is an important player in the mix for Coach Humperdinck Di Matulak. Oh yes, very clear. He initiated the contact and took down Buado. So new player on the floor here for the Power. We got Moriel Guerrero. They are ahead only by 3. Jumper, yes. Pampid now with 7 points. Garcia. RG Concepcion is in the game for the first time. Well, he was the top scorer the other day. Another basket for Billy Ray. Let's take a look at it again. Look at Buado. Of course, it changes the complexion of the game when your center, your big man, is able to run the floor smoothly. Buado completes the bonus. So lead of La Union back to 18-10. And I believe this should be the biggest lead of the Power. Foul away from the ball. As De La Cruz is taken down by Buado. Of course, because of that, we see that De La Cruz has been inserted into the mix by Coach Di Matulak. Okay, Santos looking for a teammate. Garcia has yet to rest. So is Lianco, and Lianco too strong on the stab. Gurtiza will sky. No. Offensive rebound. Good trail job by his teammates. Buado now has not rested also. And we've got 4 minutes left in the opening period. Santos. Oh yes, finally the first 3-point shot for Jeff Santos. That's a warning sign for La Union. Santos knows how it feels to shoot a 3-point shot already. Oh, but Pampid promptly gets the 3 points back. And now Coach Di Matulak will call a timeout, but before that, look at the recognition and of Garcia to Santos. I guess he wants Santos to get his 3-point shooting going, so he feeds Santos. Meanwhile, Pampid quickly gets the 3 points back, and we quickly go into this timeout. And we'll be back for more of your NBL Chairman's Cup after this. Well, Jap Pampid had a great all-around game against the Quezon City All-Stars. I mean, he was a big contender for the Best Player Award. He was just 2 rebounds short of a triple-double. And he played, look at that, he played almost 40 minutes. Of course, he had to that a good job of quarterbacking the team. Concepcion to Tamayo. Garcia to Tamayo, long bomb, no. Ball is loose, it's with Tamayo. Tamayo, Concepcion whips it to Garcia, Garcia faking, Garcia takes it closer, he misses. Battle for it, and it will stay with Pampanga. But you should admire the hustle shown by all 10 players on the floor in that sequence. Meanwhile, Garcia will finally get his much-needed rest, and he will be replaced by Carl Sampang. So we got two former players of the Angeles University Foundation Great Danes replacing each other, Sampang and Garcia. Offensive foul on Concepcion. And I still remember, look at this, Concepcion just, he just barged into his defender that had already established position. And that's a good lesson, okay? If you're on defense, do not move. Meanwhile, Guerrero announcing his presence with that basket off that assist by Chris Kelly Gurtiza. Tamayo to Concepcion. Concepcion inside. Good defense, forcing De La Cruz to kick it out. Shot clock down to 6. Down to 4. Bounces off the rim. And De La Cruz collects the rebound and gets the 2 points to his name. High scoring first quarter here for La Union. They are on pace to hit 100. And now back-to-back hits for Noriel Guerrero. Of course, we know also that Pampanga has a high-octane offense of their own, and it should get going maybe by the second quarter. Let's see. Meanwhile, Pascua is not wearing any headband today. Meanwhile, John Lawrence Uduba with 2 points. Power humming on all cylinders so far. Meanwhile, De La Cruz forcing it against two defenders. I mean, Victoria. This is Victoria. Renz Victoria. And a good stop there by the front line of the Power. So this is a very beefy front line for Coach Di Matula, putting in Victoria and De La Cruz at the same time. You can just imagine how the players will try to work around the screens that these players will set. They are very wide, I tell you, when you see them in person. Of course, if you are in the area, do drop by here at the Fuerte Camsur Sports Complex. We are still in the first quarter. You can catch the balance of this game. Of course, admission is free, and this is a very grade A venue. Nice, nice flooring, good lights, and of course, air conditioning. So the action on the floor may be hot, but this venue is super cool. And you can see Concepcion just introducing his elbow to the face of Pambid. And of course, we remember these two players, Concepcion and Pambid. They faced each other in college. Of course, Concepcion playing for El Aliano University, and Pambid for Colegio de San Juan de Letran. And that's Coach Louis Aquino. Of course, Coach Aquino, a former most valuable player of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities in ASCO. I will not say what year, but he played for the University of Manila Hawks, and they won the championship that year. And he was the MVP, Coach Louis. At the line now, Archie Concepcion. Good on the first. And of course, quickly, Buado comes back. We thought that he would be resting and return in the second period. Meanwhile, 2 for 2 for Archie. Pambid will attack, and he draws the foul. And you can see by the way he positioned his shot, he was definitely trying to fish a foul. And that's the first foul on De La Cruz. Okay, so at the line, Jack Pambid. They are on top by 11, now 12, possibly 13 with this next free throw. So Garcia will come back. And I guess Coach Di Matulak senses that he needs his best players on the floor right now. Now, he cannot afford to allow La Union to stretch his lead further entering the second quarter. Concepcion, Sampang, Garcia. Concepcion is free. No, and he is fouled. So it will be 3 free throws for Concepcion off that foul by Patrick Pascua. I remember Concepcion when he was still in college. He once won the Most Improved Player Award, and that is a testament. No, if a player wins the Most Improved, that means that he really wants to better his game. And of course, now that you're in the pros, you have to better your game at least every season. You add something new to your game every year. Okay, so more free throws here for Archie. And he completes his third shot. So the lead is down to 10. But La Union still on top, 29-19. Pascua, long shot. Too strong. And a long rebound. Of course, when you take a 3-point shot, it means it's a long rebound. And good positioning there by Boado. Meanwhile, there's a foul of De La Cruz on the rebound play. And it's the turn of De La Cruz to be warned for resentment. So let's see if Boado can put the power at the 30-point mark here in the first quarter. But we spoke too soon. Maybe with this one, let's see. Because it's really, it's a testament to a team that they shoot 30 points in a 12-minute period. Usually a team shoots around 25, 20 points. Of course, this is also a sign for Pampanga to check their defense. Meanwhile, last shot here, no good. Okay, still time for one more. All right, desperation heave, nope. So at the end of the first quarter, our score is Pampanga 19, La Union 30. And let's look at some highlights from that first quarter, that high-scoring first quarter on the part of La Union. Of course, Garcia getting the scoring started with that drive, and then Pambin starts heating up. Santos with a 3 late in the period. But then again, the great teamwork with plays like that of the PAOwer is one of the main reasons why they're leading 30-19. We'll be back with the second quarter after this commercial break. Stay with us. You are watching the 2022 NBL Chairman's Cup. And hello again, basketball fans. You're just in time to join us for the start of the second quarter. But before that, like what I said, RG Concepcion, he was the high man for the Delta in their game the other day against the home squad, Camso Express. 23 points in 27 minutes or so for RG. Now, very efficient. And you see, of course, Concepcion, this is his second game as a member of the Pampanga Delta, out of the Arellano University, the Chiefs. Of course, Garcia, the Angeles University Foundation Great Dane. And here's Santos, Jeff Santos. Okay, Garcia inside, nope, and it bounces to the hands of Silveri. Silveri, look at his eyes. He is really focused down the floor, looking for an open teammate. But they do not produce here. The score remains unchanged after 2 possessions, 1 for each side. Of course, a good start is very crucial here for Pampanga if they're to overhaul this 11-point lead of the PAOwer. Two fouls on Jap Pambid. So this is a cause of concern here for Coach Aquino. Now, will he gamble and keep Pambid in the game and avoid his third foul? Meanwhile, Santos, Concepcion slicing inside. No, Victoria with the offensive rebound, but there's a foul on Victoria. So looking at the numbers from that first quarter, courtesy for our stats crew. 4 out of 14 for Pampanga. 6 out of 27, 22% field goal shooting. And the power, look at that. Wow, 10 out of 25, 40%. Big disparity here. And surprise, surprise, the power. They are ahead in the battle for the rebounds, 19-17. Meanwhile, while we were talking, Pambid hit a three-point shot. And that is Pambid's, that is his third triple. And he now has 15 points to lead the power. Meanwhile, referees try to, they call a hot reaction. And now 2 fouls on Buado. So again, decision time here for Coach Aquino. Will he pull out Buado, who has been playing well, of course, so far? Buado with 9 points. Second leading scorer for the Power. Will he pull him out? Or else he might pick up his third foul quite too early. Oh, look at the tap to Garcia. Garcia, spin cycle. No, rebound De Leon, and De Leon is back after a rest. Speaking of fouls, De Leon, he has 2 fouls already. That's why Coach Di Matulak rested him for quite some time. No, he did not want De Leon to pick up a third foul early. Meanwhile, Santos with his second 3 of the game. That's what we're talking about. The once Santos gets his groove going, he is hard to stop. But Silveri gets the 3 points back again. So La Union always with a ready answer whenever Pampanga is threatening. So now Yona kicking the Spalding basketball. Look at that, second triple of the game for Jeb Santos, the sharpshooter out of the Lyceum of the Philippines University. Archie Concepcion with another 3-point shot. It's raining threes here in Camarines Sur. Buado. Pambid. No, look at that high skywing rebound, by De Leon. Quickly to Garcia. Okay, now Ganya is back in the game. Ganya, and he's fouled. And see, this is what we were afraid of earlier. See? Now, Buado has 3 fouls, and this should really prompt Coach Aquino to rest Buado. Now, Ganya missing the first free throw. So, on cue, Billy Ray Buado is replaced by John Lawrence Uduba rather. Okay, Ganya concentrating. Good. Lead is again 10 points. Look at the 3-point field goal shooting. A 6 makes for La Union versus only 4 for Pampanga. And the good thing about that shooting by La Union, it is always in response whenever Pampanga hits a 3. They get the 3 points back quickly. Concepcion, Ganya, back to Concepcion. Santos, will it be 3 threes? Not yet. And that's a foul against. Oh, Gortiza grabbing the waist of his man. 14 on the shot clock. 8.5 to go before we call it a first half. Glad you could join us, Philippines. Hope you enjoy watching this game as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. Another 3 for Archie. So maybe he should be called Arch 3. Concepcion. And a shout out to all our fans who are watching live on social media, Facebook, and our other social media platforms, and those watching live on Solar Sports. Garcia, Santos, back to Garcia. Concepcion this time will drive, and he draws a foul. So that's a good strategy, huh? Challenge the defense, get the players of La Union into foul trouble. Fouls on Uduba, and believe it or not, that is only the first foul on John Lawrence Uduba. The line, Archie Concepcion. Good. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2. So far, the Delta shooting a very robust clip, 85% from the free throw line, which is actually also the same. They have the same clip as the PAOwer. So it's a good thing that the players today are shooting their free throws. Francisco to Uduba. And Yona losing it. Yona looking for a foul. And Irby says it's a shot clock violation. So the Delta, they have to inbound the ball first. Okay, Santos will wait for Garcia. Santos, no. And rebound by Gortiza. Inside to the cutter, Uduba, and Uduba is fouled.
Number 10, Matt De Leon's third, second team foul.
So, second foul now on Matt De Leon.
Replacing Matt De Leon.
And quickly, Lianco replacing De Leon. Okay, they want to preserve De Leon for the latter stages of this game. Oh, traveling on Silveri. Mental lapse. Garcia now. Oh, Santos recovered. They have to reset. Concepcion faking. And this time, it is the third of Concepcion to travel. So both teams now swapping traveling violations. Okay, so inbound by Gurtiza. Silveri will handle the ball. The Spalding basketball, the official basketball of the NBL. Uduba. Nice arc, but it's a miss. Concepcion collects. Garcia. Ganya. Ganya for 3. Hit one earlier, and he hits it again. Hey, Ganya now with 7 points.
Number 9, Santos is third.
Meanwhile, a foul is assessed to Santos.
Replaces Rico Francisco.
Bambid returns. He replaces team captain Fermolico Francisco. Okay, Gurtiza will give it to Pambid. Pambid now crossing the timeline. Pambid now will attack. Oh! Good positioning there by Leona. Nobody boxed him out. We're at the halfway point of the second quarter. A strong move by Concepcion. And a foul. 2 fouls now on Ian Ralph Leona. Here it is earlier. Look at this. Look at Pambid, and look at how Ganya simply skied to change the shot of the PAOwer. And then look at that, a strong move by Concepcion with no regards for his personal safety. Yes, he will do everything to get the win today and make the people of Pampanga happy. Concepcion again, yes. And don't look now, folks. The lead is down to 2. La Union ahead 38-36. Their double-digit lead has slowly evaporated, but a big basket here by John Lawrence Uduba to give them a little bit of breathing room. Garcia will attack, nope. And bodies on the floor. Oh, foul on Ganya. Okay, Jake Munoz will see action for the first time today. And not just the first time today, he's also seeing for the first time here in Camarines Sur, because Munoz did not play in their game last Friday. Yona handoff to Silveri. Silveri! No, and it will go out of bounds in the way of Pampanga. Yep, that's correct. Our score is 36-40. And look at the expression on Coach Louis Aquino. He is so intense. Of course, he was a very intense player when he was with the Hawks. Silveri. On the side, no. And you can see, it's very obvious that Pampanga now is lording it over the boards. They're now asserting their height advantage, a big factor in their comeback. Yanko will fake up Uduba. Uduba bit into the fake. And this should be the third foul, yes. 3 fouls now on John Lawrence Uduba. So at the line, Al Yanko. And does not get the bounce. Lead of La Union stays at 4. Okay, split at the line for Al Yanko. He has 3 points to his name. And yeah, just 3 points. Meanwhile, counter here by the PAOwer. Good stop. And they can tie the game with a 3-point shot or a 3-point play. Meanwhile, Sampang, oh yes, I think Sampang had the idea of fishing a foul for a 3-point play, but instead the ball is batted out. But he'll stay with the Delta with 16 on the shot clock. Here it is again. But you can see by the actuations of Sampang, he was trying to fish a foul. But a stop here by, oh, Sampang. Good steal. Feeding Ganya. Yes! And we're tied at 40 all. We have a ball game here in Camarines Sur. Let's see how La Union will react. Uduba is blocked, but there's a foul. Again, look at that. Great recognition of Sampang to Ganya, and Ganya again rewards his teammates' trust with the 3-pointer. Okay, Uduba now. Oh, misses. Now he has to make this. Now suddenly the free throws have become, the importance of the free throws have magnified tenfold. And again, look at how Ganya skied for that rebound. His wrist was way beyond the hoop. Whoa! And Munoz announcing his arrival by restoring the lead, or giving the lead to the Pampanga Delta, 42-40. Meanwhile, oh no! Pumpian gets the lead back. Seesaw battle here ensuing at the Fuerte Camsur Sports Complex. We got a good one. If you're in the area, come here quickly for the second half and enjoy grade A, top class basketball that only the NBL can deliver. Hey, Gortiza, great response here for La Union. And Coach Di Matulak would like to talk things over. Meanwhile, this is the first basket in Camarines Sur for Jake Munoz. Another angle. Wow, look at him fly through the air with the greatest of ease. Meanwhile, Pambid, I want the lead back. All right, you get the lead back. And then the strong move by Gortiza to pad their lead further. Timeout. We'll be back for the balance of this second quarter. Stay with us for more of your NBL Chairman's Cup. Of course, on your screens right now, slice of the crowd. Of course, we got a good crowd, a good Sunday crowd here at the Fuerte Camsur Sports Complex. You know, even if their home team, the Camsur Express, is not playing today, as you see on your screens there, Governor Luigi Villafuerte, our gracious host here in Camarines Sur. Thank you very much, Governor, for the hospitality. For sure, we will be back here. Meanwhile, a traveling is spotted on the Delta. So another chance here for the PAOwer to pad their lead. Of course, they lost the lead earlier, but a great response by the La Union PAOwer. Munoz against Silveri. Finds Uduba, handoff to Gortiza. Gortiza held in by the defense. Shot clock down to 8 seconds. Taking too much time. Poor shot. Does not cooperate. All right, Munoz will bring it down. Sampang. Too strong. And Yanko was boxed out very well by the much shorter Leona. Meanwhile, Gortiza, short, but he has a good arc. 2-minute warning for the first half. Concepcion to Yanko. Sampang. Okay. Pass is too strong. Concepcion saves it, but back in violation. So right now, as you can see, a very animated Coach Humperdinck Di Matulak. Well, after Munoz gave Pampanga the 42-40 lead, in response, La Union unloading 5 unanswered points. Okay. 14 on the shot clock. Pambin. For 3. No good. And ball will go the way. Yes, it will stay with the PAOwer. Okay, we have another whistle. What do we have here? Okay, I believe we have... okay, we'll just wait for the official verdict from our Coliseum announcer. Okay. So a technical foul on Coach Di Matulak of the Delta for complaining. Yes, he was warned earlier and he did not stop. So Pambid will take the technical free throw. And he does. So again, 6 unanswered points now for the PAOwer. They keep the ball. Uduba is blocked. Outlet pass against 2 defenders. And I believe that's a foul. Look at the elevation by Ganya, huh? Look at where his feet. Look at the position of his feet. This time it's the turn of La Union to be warned for complaining. So at the line, Clifton Ganya or CJ Ganya. All right, second one on the way. Good. So now Pampanga threatening again. The gap is 2 points. Pambid! Oh yes! So now you should admire the way La Union is playing. They always have a ready response every time that Pampanga is threatening. Ganya! No! And it's won by Lianco. Feeds Munoz. Munoz! And Munoz is... oh! Alright, we have the unsportsmanlike foul sign. So that means both teams have to be separated and go in front of their benches while the referees review. And very important, they are not allowed to talk to their coaches. They can talk amongst themselves, like you can see on your screen right now, but not to their coach. It might as well. Maybe coaches may want to communicate with sign language. If that's the case. Look at. Oh yes, they tripped. They tripped Munoz in midair. That is quite dangerous, especially. A good thing Munoz was able to control or break his fall by getting in contact with Pasqua. So it's deemed an ordinary foul. So big sigh of relief there for the PAOwer. But nevertheless, Munoz will shoot free throws. Oops, it looks like Munoz was a bit rattled from that fall. Okay, Guerrero will return to replace Ian Ralph Leona. Okay, split at the line for Jake Munoz. Under a minute left. And Coach Aquino of the PAOwer will call the timeout. And we'll be back for the remaining 58 seconds of this first half. Stay with us. You are watching the 2022 NBL Chairman's Cup. Again, another slice of the crowd here. And before anything else, we'd like to say happy birthday, of course, to the man on the screen right now, Martin Bayais, part of our table officials. And of course, thank you very much, Governor Luigi Villafuerte, for hosting us here. Okay, Pambid. Pambid still against Concepcion. And turnover. So let's see. Maybe Pampanga can try to at least tie the game. It's possible they can tie the game. They'll try to tie the game. But Concepcion losing it, and quickly now Pambid with a burst of speed. Pambid still. Oh no, look! But well read by the defense. Concepcion now, bounce pass. And Munoz with the fake. And Munoz with 4 points. Oh, 5 points rather for Munoz. Pambid now crossing the timeline. Last shot time possibly here for La Union. Pambid, oh, he's fouled. And he will shoot at 3 free throws, yes. Fouls on Ganya. Third foul on Ganya. Oh, this is a big development. That should limit the effectiveness of Ganya in the second half. And you can just see the reaction there of Coach Di Matulak in the background. Okay, first one is good for Pambid. One more. He misses and he will be given a third because he was attempting a triple. After this, it will be a heave for the Delta. Oh, 2 misses. They have to put it up. Well, it is the backboard. So at the sound of the halftime horn, our scoreboard reads the Pampanga Delta 47, the La Union Power 50, 3-point lead for the Power. Of course, a big factor to the surge of the Power is the good play, the quarterbacking of Jap Pambid, doing a little bit of everything, scoring, passing, rebounding, and a lot of the intangibles. And that's your score. And we'll be back to break it down even further after this commercial break. Stay with us for the halftime festivities here at the NBL Chairman's Cup, live from the Fuerte Camp Sur Sports Complex.
Pwede na ako ay panghinaan. Lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan. Lakas at tapang sa bawat laban. NBL, Wandigan ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan, walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso laging aasa, handang sugurin ang lahat. Tigante man ang katapat, panis yan sa'kin, sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan. Lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan. Lakas at tapang sa bawat laban. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba. Pag may pangarap, handang makipagsabayan. Sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway. Gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya di sapat. Kahit ang pawis pumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat, hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad. Ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan. Lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan. Lakas at tapang sa bawat laban. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Ang hirap handa kong daanan, hindi susukuan. Dapat pag-usayan, tuloy-tuloy lang, kakayanin na lahat. Harapin, kahit mahirap sisikaping abutin. Sa itaas ay tumingin, pagbutin ang lahat, ang bituin ay sungkitin.
That's our halftime score, a 3-point lead for the La Union PAOwer over the defending champions. brand new Fuerte Camp Sur Sports Complex. Again, look at that. Nice lighting, nice floor, nice goals. Everything's nice. Even the air conditioning is super cold. I did not bring my coat. I should bring my coat next time. Meanwhile, okay, we have a foul on De Leon. That is the fourth foul on De Leon. So I guess they will not replace De Leon, not at the moment. No sign from Coach Humperdick Di Matulak. Nobody moving on their bench, everybody just watching. Buado against De Leon. Of course, he was challenging De Leon, he was trying to fish the fifth foul on De Leon. Oh, look at Gurtiza. Back pass. All right, they will recycle. Do the half-court set. They will wait for Buado. All right. Buado for three. No. And ball tapped out of bounds by Leona. Trying to out-jump the taller Matt William De Leon. All right, Santos. Concepcion. A prime candidate for best player should the Delta win. Of course, lots of candidates as well on the side of the Power. So hard to choose. No good. Triggers a break. Pambid! Oh, Pambid is fouled. And again, you should see the way he executed his layup. He was trying to push a foul. No challenging the defense of the Delta. At the line, Jap Pambid of the Coleo de San Juan de Letran Knights. And it's a miss. A quick stint on the floor for Mark Jason Tamayo. Meanwhile, Ganya, who has 5 fouls, is back. So I guess this should be the final push for Ganya. And he should try his best to avoid picking up his 6th and final foul. Concepcion, no. Stays with La Union. Pambid. Gurtiza. Yeah! Lead is down to 1. Exciting ball game here at the Fuerte Camp Sur Sports Complex. Garcia of Santos misses. Chance now here for the Power to get back the lead after a long time. No look. Baseline. Oh, they lose it. Picked up by Concepcion. Ganya now to Garcia. Garcia spin. Finds Concepcion. Concepcion hooks it to Garcia. They are taking their sweet time. Shot clock down to 9. Garcia makes his move. Oh, look at the way he changed hands in midair. Lead of Pampanga up to 3. This is not a safe lead by any means. Buado with the miss. Another chance. Oh, but well ran. Intercepted here by William De Leon. Concepcion. Ganya will take it. And nobody there for the rebound. And no teammate there for the rebound. All white shirts underneath the basket. Pambid. Back pass to Buado. Gurtiza. Pasqua asking for it instead. Okay, Pasqua finally gets it. Pasqua. You can see that Pasqua shooting for him. Well, he takes the shot from his chest. Now, it's unlike the textbook that you have to shoot it from above your head. But then again, as long as it goes in, I do not have a problem with that. You can shoot any way you want. You can shoot underhanded, overhanded, sidearm, as long as it goes in. Just like that. De Leon with 2 points to his name. And now the lead of Pampanga now up to 5, 78-73. Alright, Bodo asking for a clear out. Finds Pambid. He will challenge Santos. Pambid! Scoop shot! Yes! Hey, Pambid with 22 points to lead the way for La Union. Of course, Concepcion also with 22 points for the Pampanga Delta. Here it is. Here's the 22nd point of Pambid. And you know what? Aside from the 20 points, Pambid with a balanced game. He has 6 rebounds and 6 assists. Triple-double maybe? We'll find out. Still got 7 minutes and change. Whoa, foul given up. And uh-oh. And this is the 5th foul on Billy Ray Boado. So now Boado and Ganya both on the verge of getting disqualified from this game with 5 fouls. 2 free throws here for Archie Concepcion. First one is good. Pads their lead a bit. But still a lot of basketball ahead of us. We've got eons of basketball still in the tank. Pambid. You know, Pambid has played 32 minutes. He is actually him and Gurtiza are the most exposed players on the PAOwer. Gurtiza playing 34 minutes already. Ganya, no. Okay, another chance to recycle. Garcia's skying for it. No. And Uduba grabs the rebound. Quickly, Uduba gets it back. Uduba from 17. Too strong. And they say, take it easy. Now wait for the team to set up. The half-court set. Don't rush. Because if they rush, they might just give La Union a chance. As they say, haste makes waste. Only the first foul on Urban Silveri. And another thing, you can see that Pampanga is slowing it down. They want to trim up as much time from the clock to reduce the chances of La Union if ever La Union gets the ball back. That's one form of defense. Meanwhile, Garcia punches in 2 more points. Garcia with 19. And 10 rebounds, 10 assists and 7 rebounds. So he's 3 rebounds away from a triple-double. Yesterday, last game he had a double-double. 19-11 rebounds, that is. Oh! They wanted to lob it in for Gurtiza, but Gurtiza unable to finish. And now Garcia will continue to trim time away from the clock. Garcia will take a 3. Oh! Garcia now with 22 points. And that's the cue for Coach Louis Aquino to call a timeout. Of course, look at this, First, a great body control by Garcia. Great basketball basic, and then he hurts La Union in so many ways. And that's a score, 10-point lead for Pampanga. We'll be back for the remainder of this game. Stay with us for more for NBL. again, the man with the ball, the Spalding basketball, Governor Luigi Villafuerte. Of course, beside him is Mr. Solomon Mo from the Camsur Express. Foul in the backcourt. Foul on Santos. Look at the numbers of Pambid. 22 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Now, like what I said, 22 points leading the way, leading the offense for La Union, plus a little bit of everything. Silveri to the rolling Oduba. Yes! All is not lost. It's still possible for La Union to pull the rug from under the Delta. And now Garcia again, melting the clock to their advantage. Oh! No, that is not allowed. That is offensive goaltending. It will not count. Here it is again. Look at this. But again, you should again appreciate the athleticism. Woo! Look at this. No. That's not allowed, CJ. No. But then again, just appreciate the athleticism of one CJ Ganya. Oh, and at the same time, it's a double black eye for Ganya. He gets a technical foul for hanging onto the ring. Of course, you are actually, you're allowed. In general, you are not allowed to hang onto the ring. But there are cases, of course, when the referees will allow it, especially when the players try to avoid falling down on a player on the floor. A player who is prone on the floor, that is. That's one exception. Of course, it's about the safety of the players. All right, so who's this? Gurtiza. Gurtiza with the free throw, the technical foul. And well, off camera we saw Coach Di Matulak giving a piece of his mind to Ganya after that technical foul. Meanwhile, Pambid, they are just behind by 7. Very manageable, very easy to overcome as long as they play properly and follow the instructions of Coach Louis Aquino. 9 on the shot clock for the Power. Pambid will do the baseline inbound. And, Gurtiza. Oh, he wanted to pass Uliona, but then again, well read by the defense. And expect Garcia to slow things down. Yes. They will go to the half-court set every time. Traveling on Concepcion. But then again, remember, memo for the Pampanga Delta, this is not a safe lead. They should, it's like what I said, it's different. It's two different things. Winning to win. What's that? Winning not to lose. But meanwhile, Pambid with a 3-point shot. Yeah, it's two different things. Playing to win and playing not to lose. Okay? Okay, Garcia to the corner. Oh, Santos! Suddenly, the lead of Pampanga is up again to 7 on that triple by Jeff Santos. They apply backcourt pressure. Gurtiza to Uduba. Uduba. Silveri. We have not heard from Silveri in quite some time. Gurtiza! Too strong. Rebound De Leon. Yes, Silveri has only 10 points. But those are a silent 10 points. Garcia now, again, as expected, melting the clock as we near the 2-minute warning. Any minute now. Garcia! Hey, Garcia strengthening his case for back-to-back best player honors. And now Coach Aquino will call a timeout after this basket by Michael Jeffrey Garcia. And we'll be back with the remainder of this game. Stay with us. You are watching the NBL Chairman's Cup. All right, back to the ball game. Andy Servino here at the Fuerte Cam Sur Sports Complex in Pili, Camarines Sur. I've been here for 3 days already, and I can say I love this venue. And I'm looking forward to calling a game here again very soon, especially if the Camsur Express go deep into the NBL Chairman's Cup playoffs, which will be next month. Silveri, oh, finally! I guess Irvin heard us, and that is an impact three by Silveri. Lead is down to 6. It's a 2-possession lead for Pampanga. Let's see how they will react. Concepcion. All right, it's the last 2 minutes. It's winning time here in the NBL. Look at that, impact three by Irvin Silveri. What a time to come. A perfect example of it's not how much you score, it's when you score that counts more. Okay, so referee says it's going to be La Union basketball. So starting the, once we're in the last 2 minutes, all these dead balls will be reviewed to make sure that the call is correct. Runner by Silveri. Instead, he will draw the foul. And let's see who will this be against. Oh, 5 fouls now on Santos. So now Santos joining the joining his teammates who are on the verge of disqualification. Silveri now. Ooh, what a time to miss. Cortiza will replace Pasqua. Second one coming for Silveri. He has to make this. Yes, split. Okay, Garcia. They want to make the clock their friend. He's far away from the basket with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, he loses it. Big chance here for La Union. Cortiza. They have to be careful. They take a strong, high percentage shot, but it does not cooperate. They battle for it. Referee halts play. Okay, that's uh-oh. Bad news, that is the 6th foul on Buado. So now Buado is out of this ball game for good. So now La Union has to play the final minute or so without their best big man, Billy Ray Buado. So now a lot will be on the shoulders of John Lawrence Oduba to fill the slot of Buado. Garcia, under a minute. Garcia, oh, big basket. Garcia now with 26 points. A 30-second timeout called by Coach Aquino. All right, this is the 26th point of Garcia when with this basket, he is now the #1 scorer in this game for the Delta. He has overtaken his teammate Archie Concepcion, and we'll be back for the balance of this game. You wouldn't want to miss that. Stay with us. You are watching the NBL Chairman's Cup. The man of the moment, Garcia, MJ Garcia, or Michael Jeffrey Garcia of the Pampanga Delta. Look at this, Pampanga has 4 timeouts to call and 1:30 Meanwhile, Coach Aquino has almost exhausted all his allotted timeouts. He has 1 left. And this is tough because he is the one playing catch-up. But let's see if the PAOwer can pull off a miracle here. Pampin. Pasqua, good line. Yes! We saw that coming. And quickly, Coach Di Matulak burns one of his 4 remaining timeouts. A great screen by Uduba. Good movement without the ball by Pasqua. 3 points in the books. And the lead is down to 4. We got a ball game here in Camp Store. We'll be back for the final 44 seconds. Stay there, please. Okay, see the PAOwer trooping back to the live court. Meanwhile, Coach Di Matulak taking his sweet time in their timeout. Of course, timeouts here are only 1 minute. But, you can see they are making the most of that 1 minute. Meanwhile, some discussion here between our referees and the coaching staff. There you see Coach Di Matulak, team manager Alan Trinidad, and of course co-owner Mr. Aurelio Gonzalez. Meanwhile, back-to-back timeouts here for Coach Humperdinck Di Matulak. And we'll break the commercial. We'll be back for the final 44 seconds, okay? Promise. Okay, now Urban Silveri trying to motivate his teammates. Because they have to believe first that they can come back from this 4-point deficit. Meanwhile, Archie Concepcion and the Delta, they have to be very careful. Basketball is also a mind game. They have to use their brains in this final 44 seconds to avoid doing something crazy that might cost them the game. Okay, now Garcia wisely slowing it down again, taking more time off the clock. With every dribble, with every step. Spin! One-hander, no good. Who has it? Controlled by De Leon. Fresh shot clock for Pampanga. 10 seconds difference of the game clock and the shot clock. And Pampid has no choice but to foul and stop the clock. That the PAOwer, they are in the penalty. right, Coach Louis Aquino has just called his final timeout of the game with 16 seconds left. And okay, we'll break for commercial and we'll give you those 16 seconds after the break. Stay with us for more of your NBL Chairman's Cup. Okay, now we are at the 16-second mark of this game. It's a 5-point lead by the defending champion Pampanga Delta over the very game La Union PAOwer. Of course, again, timeout situation. Pampanga with 3 timeouts, no timeouts left for the PAOwer. So it's all up to them after this possession. They have to move quickly. Time is not on their side. Oh, they lose it. But referee says, okay, they will review. They will review. Okay, so what gives here? Here's the pass, and then they bobble it, and oh yeah, it bounced on the foot of Jeff Santos, and then it just rode clean in between the legs of the PAOwer player. Another chance here. They lob it inside. Uduba. Oh, Uduba was too deep. Gives it to Silveri. Oh, Silveri! It's just a 2-point shot, but it makes it a 1-possession game, and quickly, Coach Di Matulak calls his penultimate timeout. He has 1 more left after this, with 6 seconds left. Okay, let's hang on to the air. They wanted to lob it in to Uduba, but I guess Silveri was thinking of 3, but referee spotted him stepping. But still, all right, we'll break for commercial. We'll return with the final 6 seconds of this exciting game. Stay there, please. Alright, before we broke for a timeout, Urban Silveri hit a long 2-point shot that was just on the 3-point line. And again, what, 2 timeouts left? Check that, 2 timeouts left also now for Pampanga after that. Is it 2 or 1? Well, we'll check that. I remember Coach Di Matula called back-to-back timeouts earlier when he had about 4 timeouts. But anyway, ball is with the Spalding basketball is with the Pampanga Delta. A quick substitution here, situational sub. So Gortiza will replace Pasqua. And now referees signaling the Pampanga players to please sit down. Remember, it's only the head coach who can stand up. Garcia cannot inbound it, and he calls a timeout. Okay, so first things first. Now that allowed Coach Louis Aquino to view the offensive formation of the Delta. And now Coach Aquino will try to think of a defense to force a stop and probably tie the game with a triple or a 3-point play. And welcome back. You are just in time for the final 6 seconds of regulation. So one timeout left for the Delta after Garcia called the timeout. He was having trouble inbounding the ball. And he continues to have trouble inbounding, so finally he gets it back. Long pass. And this should be it. If that one in, it still won't count. But wow, what an ending to this game. Our final score, La Union PAOwer 90, the defending champions Pampanga Delta 93. Congratulations to the Delta. They remain undefeated, 6 wins and no losses here in the NBL Chairman's Cup. We'll introduce our best player after this commercial break. Your guess is as good as mine. We'll be back with our post-game festivities after this break.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso, laging aasa. Handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, tapas at tapang sa bawat laban. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba. Pag may pangarap, handang makipagsabayan sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway. Gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya di sapat, kahit ang pawis pumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat. Hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad, ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay.
Confirmation of our final score. Congratulations to the defending champion Pampanga Delta, still undefeated, 6-0, 93-90 over the very tough La Union PAOwer. Of course, our best player with 26 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, double-double again, but this time with assists. Of course, number 0 for the Pampanga Delta, MJ Garcia. And of course, we will talk to our best player, our Kruberg, Surge Fitness and Lifestyle best player, MJ Garcia of the Pampanga Delta. Oh, you're back. Nakita ulit tayo, ha? Okay, so back-to-back Best Player Awards. 2 games, 2 back-to-back Best Player Awards. Meron pa ba? Is there more that we will see from you?
Hindi ko po alam. Basta sipag lang po talaga. Tsaka priority po talaga yung depensa. Tapos yun, bonus po yung offense.
Ayun na nga, kasi well, nag-improve ka sa offense today, no, compared nung Friday. But this time, kasi nung Friday, rebounds, ngayon naman assist. So, ano bang gusto mong ipakita today sa performance mo? May ka bang personal goal?
Sa totoo po, wala po. Basta yung nag-focus lang po ako, nakinig lang po ako sa coach na gawin yung role ko, gampanan kung ano yung pinapagawa sa akin. Dumipensa lang ako, mag-run ng play, tapos po yun.
Alright, there you have it, our best player of the ball game, MJ Garcia. 2 for 2, ha? 2 days here in Camsur, 2 best player awards. Of course, as our best player, you will receive gift certificates from our sponsors. Alright, and si Concepcion. Alright, this is your chance, no? Pagkakataon mo na to na magpasalamat. Baka may nakalimutan ka nung Friday, ha? Sige.
Nagpapasalamat po ako unang-una kay God sa family ko na sumusuporta sa akin, sa mga relatives ko sa ibang bansa, yung daddy ko na nanonood, yung boss namin na si Boss Dennis Delta Pineda, sila Kong Dong, si Boss AG, yung mga coaching staff po namin, yung teammates, mga teammates ko, yung ECP family, ACA family, SNBG family, yung official outfitter po ng jersey namin na si Boss Raymond, yung po mga sponsor namin, at saka po lahat ng sumusuporta sa Pampanga Delta, pati po sa girlfriend ko na nanonood. Oh, yun po. Shoutout po sa mga teammates ko.
Yes, there you have it. Of course, a very...
Ako po si MJ Garcia, certified homegrown ng Angeles City, Pampanga.
That's right, a very deserving choice for best player of the game. Of course, our Kruberg, Surge Fitness and Lifestyle best player of the game, MJ Garcia, back to back. Will he go for 3? We'll find out in their next game. But before that, I mean, look, Garcia was all over the place. But good start actually for La Union. It was the second half that really won it for the Delta. Look at that, a good start by the Power. They Pampanga, their defense giving up 30 points. So that was a cause for concern for the coaching staff. And you do not give up 30 points in a quarter. Okay, and now the bombs start exploding from long distance. Of course, everybody try to outdo each other as expected because remember, this is the best rivalry right now in the NBL. These two franchises have played in 2 separate championship series, and there's a big chance. I say a big chance that they might see each other again for the Chairman's Cup championship. But who knows? No, there's teams like the Taguig Generals, the TF Bulacan Republicans, and the Quezon City All Stars, and even the Camps Express. I have something to say about that. Of course, by this time, Garcia was deliberately slowing down the game to reduce the chances of the Power, playing smart basketball. And that's your final score, 93-90. Again, a 3-point win for the defending champions. Still undefeated Pampanga Delta. They move to 6-0. And on this note, this is our last game for this 3-day swing at the Fuerte Camp Sur Sports Complex in Pili Camarines Sur. It has been a great experience. Thank you very much, Camp Sur. We hope to be back very soon. So on behalf of all the hardworking men and women that have made this broadcast possible, of course, all the NBL officials and board members, this has been Anthony Cervino. Until the next NBL game, Philippines. See you soon, Philippines. Bye. Love you all.